Hello, everybody, and welcome to Johnny Von Hollywood June. And I bet you're wondering, why is he wearing a Get Wild hat on a Wednesday night? Well, I thought I'd do something a little bit different, cause in the Shock Wrestling universe, as you may know, Johnny Von Hollywood is not only the owner of Shock Wrestling, but the general manager and sometimes the bad guy of Friday Night Strike. Of course, we try to keep kayfabe alive in Shock Wrestling, and for those that don't know, I myself am the one who's mostly in charge of booking the women's division throughout the Shock Wrestling universe. Of course, we have our board of mysterious shadowy figures who book the shows as well, who pitch us ideas, who we go through things, and then we of course have been accepting recently a lot of fan pitches. We have started a new way of how to try to get your ideas to Shock Wrestling, along with the typical interaction that you would do on our Discord and across the social medias at Shock Wrestling. So, I kind of just wanted to do kind of a straight through, very slightly edited version of a fan's perspective. For those that don't know, this might be one of the very first times in quite a long time that I haven't necessarily been a part of the creative or the booking of Wednesday Night Wild. This brand new show came about in such a fun way where we kept saying there's going to be a Wednesday show. For years, we had talked about a consistent Wednesday show, and Ace, the man himself, was the one who didn't really want to commit to a proving grounds as the third show, as the third brand. Our proving grounds brand represents the developmental. It's supposed to be, hey, these are the new guys here. Not necessarily saying that, oh, these all are rookies, but new to the Shock Wrestling universe. This is how we get people through. Proving Grounds roster members, of course, are the first tag you get in the Shock Wrestling universe to let us know, hey, this is a new competitor here. This is what they're doing. Of course, there's a lot of things to go along with that, but this isn't a Proving Grounds thing. The reason why it's not a Proving Grounds thing is because we wanted to create Wednesday Night Wild as a solid third brand. Of course, there was many different name types that we had gone through, but we landed on Wednesday Night Wild. I drew up that Wild logo and I fell in love with it. It took a minute for some of the others to get used to it, but with all that being said, I wanted to get to the point of this video. I wanted to review Wednesday Night Wild so far here or there over on the Shock Wrestling channel. Wednesday Night Wild has been doing well. A lot of the show is based around the World Cup tournament that we are doing for the first time in the Shock Wrestling universe. The World Cup is going to continue up until Aftershock, where we will crown our first ever World Cup winner. On Wednesday Night Wild, we did something a little different. We did not jump straight into the World Cup tournament. We used Wild as the show that could have anything happen. No general managers, no roster members, anything can happen on Wednesday nights. But to kick off the show, we had a little bit of an element that was different. We were doing group stages to build up to the tournament. There is still one more week left of the group staging, but discussing it with the board of mysterious shadowy figures as an outsider in the creative realm, but not necessarily booking, it was interesting hearing their thoughts. Now, as a fan, I must say, I'm a little sick of this shit. Don't get me wrong. I love Shock Wrestling. I love the Shock Wrestling universe, and I love those guys. But I think we are coming to the point where I'm realizing the group stages are a bit much for me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to shoot or anything like that. I'm just saying, from my perspective, there's a lot of them. I believe there are 6 rounds of group staging. Is it getting repetitive? Not necessarily. Of course, the first few weeks, I was starting to feel that repetitive nature possibly come about. But with Andre and Johnny Von Hollywood making the decision to no longer allow count-out victories and putting the 10-minute timer on the clock, it really, I think, shifted the momentum of the tournament and possibly screwed some of the other competitors out of the tournament. Now, We do have a lot of cool things going on in the tournament, especially as of today, as of Wednesday Night Wild's 5th episode. We have the tournament rocking and rolling. Group A, Rod Kip is the leader with 4 wins and 0 losses at 12 points. Right behind him is Jindrak, and then we have Chopper and Gabriel Cade. That elimination zone is a very dangerous zone. You have competitors who have been fighting their hardest to continue their way through the tournament. And that elimination zone is not where you want to be in, like Ryan Riesel and Flint McDagger. 2 competitors who I can honestly say are different sides of Shock Wrestling. Ryan Riesel has been very good recently. Flint McDagger, I'm one of those guys that just, not a fan. In our Group B, though, Emerson Rivers, the man, the myth, the hippie, the constant member now also, which that could be for some other video, I guess. He has 3 wins and has 10 points. What does the D stand for, Owen? See, I don't even know why. I don't know how he made these. But yeah, Emerson on the top. Yeah, the champ's good. Community Creations champion belt. Which, to be fair, I'm going to be honest, folks, the Community Creations Championship belt being involved with the World Cup thing confuses me a little bit. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Just let me know down in the comments below. Group C, though, Flame Shadow on top, along and tied, actually, with Aku Suzuki and Harry Hale. This is quite the group. Dangerous competitors. Aku Suzuki has that octopus submission going on that has really been shocking people across the Shock Wrestling universe. Just recently, we've been seeing it used by others. Could it be affecting his mentality going into this tournament? I hope Aku stays on top, of course, from VGIW and from Japan. Group D, though, Niadi Kali, 4 wins, 12 points on the board, and Owen right behind him with 3 wins and 1 loss. That 1 loss of Owen was insane. A knockout win. Not many people have beaten Owen here in the Shock Wrestling universe. This is the guy who had the streak most recently, so Owen, pretty impressed with how that match turned out, that Niadi Kali, the Stampede, the Flying Bison, was able to knock Owen out. Overall, I have been enjoying Wednesday Night Wild. I have personally been a fan of some of the non-World Cup tournament related matches. We had the Dusk versus Relko Wild Rules match back on May 27th. That was a really good one. June 3rd, tonight's episode, Lizard Boy, Filthy Flame Shadow. I don't want to spoil it if you didn't watch it, but if you didn't watch it, be sure to go check it out right now on the Shock Wrestling YouTube channel. And then, of course, also tonight, the Fatal 4-Way, the winner of the Fatal 4-Way amongst the Golden Bucks of Zach Gold, Ricky Starr, Skywalker, and the Butastic Bo King ended fantastically. Butastically? Maybe not. I don't want to spoil it if you didn't watch, so be sure to go and check out Wednesday Night Wild. We have determined which of the 4 Golden Bucks is going to be in the 50-state Rumble on the 4th of July Fight Night Special live on the Shockwave Sports Shock Wrestling YouTube channel. Once again, I think that Wild is shaping out to be good. Of course, this tournament's going to be the tournament's going to be kicking off soon. Therefore, after the tournament, that's when Wednesday Night Wild's going to get interesting. We do plan on having Wednesday Night Wild air throughout July. Therefore, we can still have the show and not tournament related things going on. Really see if it will find its footing. If you folks at home like Wednesday Night Wild, please let me know down in my comments right here on the Johnny Von Hollywood June Wild review video, or go over to Shock Wrestling and let them know. Say that Wild's your favorite show. Say that Wild should be the A show, because if that's the case, we have said it multiple times before, the Shock Wrestling universe would be willing to make it a permanent 3rd show and possibly do an expansion draft. Wild is turning out to be good, but I wanted to start a discussion and see what you folks had to say down in the comments below. Are you liking the third brand? Or is Friday Night Strike still superior? Or Andre pinning Roberts' Monday Night Call. But definitely Friday Night Strike is the #1 show of the Shock Wrestling universe. And I know I'm praising that show while I was talking about Wednesday Night Wild all night. Be sure to check out not only this week's episode of Wednesday Night Wild, all of the previous episodes of Wednesday Night Wild, and let us know what you guys think of it. Are you liking how it's turning out? Are you sick of the World Tournament stuff? Are you ready to move on? Are you ready to go crazy, go stupid, get wild? Thank you all for watching today's episode, today's review on the Johnny Von Hollywood channel. I'll see you guys all soon. Good night, everybody.